Ever heard whispers of those legendary P Diddy parties? The ones shrouded in secrecy, dripping with more than just champagne? They say what happened in those opulent rooms would make your blood run cold, if the walls could talk. But some secrets, some guests, leave more than just memories behind. Tonight, we dig deep. We unearth the guest list from hell. We expose the connections that would shake the industry, if anyone dared to speak. Imagine. Mansions sprawling like kingdoms, the air thick with the scent of forbidden desires, expensive perfumes, and fear. These weren't just parties, they were spectacles of power. A gathering of the elite, the infamous, and the soon-to-be exposed. Celebrities, politicians, moguls, they flocked to these gatherings, drawn by the promise of pleasure, the allure of influence, and maybe, just maybe, something darker. But beneath the surface of diamond-studded smiles and champagne toasts, a current of unease pulsed, for in the shadows of unimaginable wealth lurked secrets that could destroy empires. The guest list alone could make headlines even today. Names whispered in hushed tones, figures who shaped music, fashion, Hollywood itself. But what were the hidden links between them? What alliances were forged? What deals struck? What sins buried? In the dead of night. Some connections were obvious, collaborators, rivals, lovers, others whispered about but never confirmed. Until now. Tonight we peel back the layers of glamour and fame. We delve into the underbelly of these infamous gatherings. We ask the question no one else dares: who was really there? And what were they hiding? Step inside if you dare. Imagine yourself a fly on the wall, unseen, unnoticed amongst the glitterati. The air crackles with an energy you can almost taste, a potent cocktail of wealth, ambition, and raw desire. Every surface gleams, every smile seems practiced, every word spoken with an underlying current of calculation. This is a world where appearances are everything, and nothing is what it seems. The music pulses, a hypnotic beat that drowns out the whispers, the clinking of ice in crystal glasses, the rustle of designer fabrics. But beneath the veneer of celebration, a current of unease stirs. You can feel it, a prickling at the back of your neck, a sense of being watched, of secrets lurking just beneath the surface. This is a place where fortunes are made and broken on a whim, where alliances are forged and betrayals are as common as champagne toasts. Look closer. Recognize anyone? A-listers, titans of industry, political power players. They're all here, drawn to the gravitational pull of Diddy's inner circle. Deals are being brokered, rumors spread like wildfire, and reputations hang precariously in the balance. A chance encounter here could make or break a career, ignite a scandal, or worse. Everyone is playing a role, wearing a carefully constructed facade. But behind the masks and the practiced smiles, raw ambition simmers. Trust no one. Not the charming socialite with a venomous whisper, not the smooth-talking executive with secrets tucked behind his smile, and certainly not the shadows that seem to dance at the edge of your vision. Even nature seems to sense the brewing tension. A storm is coming, and it's not just the one brewing outside those gilded cages. Word spreads through the party like a virus. A whisper, a rumor, a name uttered with a mix of fear and fascination. It seems tonight not all secrets will remain buried. Alliances shift, loyalties are tested, and the air grows thick with a palpable sense of anticipation. Something is about to break, something that could send shockwaves through the very foundation of this carefully constructed world. The line between pleasure and pain, between celebration and chaos, has never been so thin. And as the night wears on, one thing becomes terrifyingly clear: not everyone will escape unscathed. As the clock ticks past midnight, the stakes rise higher. Fortunes, reputations, and perhaps even lives hang in the balance. Every spin of the wheel, every clink of a glass, every whispered conversation is infused with a sense-calculated risk. Old grudges resurface, fueled by alcohol and ambition. Jealousy, betrayal, and long-held secrets simmer just below the surface, threatening to erupt at any moment. Behind closed doors, away from the prying eyes of the partygoers, clandestine meetings take place. Agreements are struck, ultimatums delivered, and plans set in motion that could have far-reaching consequences. But even as the night spirals towards its inevitable conclusion, remember this: some guests have their own agendas. Agendas that have nothing to do with the glittering facade of wealth and fame. The music mogul and the Mavericks. No Diddy party was complete without the soundtrack of a generation. Hip-hop royalty flocked to his events, eager to be seen, heard, and perhaps sign their next big deal. Biggie was a fixture, his booming laughter echoing through the opulent rooms. Their bond, a brotherhood forged in ambition and talent, was evident to all. Jay-Z, already a rising star, frequented these gatherings, his lyrics laced with the hustle and grit of the streets, a stark contrast to the champagne wishes and caviar dreams swirling around him. Even the elusive Mariah Carey graced these halls, her presence a testament to Diddy's growing influence, blurring the lines between hip-hop and pop royalty. But amongst the celebration, rivalries simmered. Lil' Kim, Mary J. Blige, Missy Elliott, each a powerhouse in their own right, vying for the top spot in a male-dominated industry. Did their paths to success intertwine or collide behind those closed doors? The worlds of fashion and film collided at Diddy's parties. Supermodels, their beauty both alluring and intimidating, navigated the crowded rooms with practiced ease. A young Leonardo DiCaprio, fresh off the success of Titanic, was a frequent guest, his boyish charm masking a growing reputation as a Hollywood heavyweight. Kate Moss and Johnny Depp, the epitome of cool, their love affair already the stuff of legends, added an air of rebellious glamour to the proceedings. Jennifer Lopez, her star power undeniable, could always be counted on to light up the dance floor, often with then Bo Diddy by her side. But as their romance blossomed under the watchful eyes of the world, what whispers of ambition and heartbreak did those walls contain? And then there was Madonna, always one to make a statement. Her presence alone sent shockwaves through the room. Who was she there to see? What deals did she broker under the cover of darkness? Diddy's reach extended far beyond the realms of music and entertainment. His influence permeated various facets of society, making him a central figure in the social scenes of the elite. Sporting legends like Michael Jordan, at the pinnacle of their careers, saw these parties as a chance to unwind, network, and perhaps indulge in a little friendly competition. These gatherings were more than just social events. They were arenas where the best of the best could connect, share stories, and build relationships that transcended the boundaries of their respective sports. Mike Tyson, his reputation both fearsome and intriguing, was a surprisingly frequent guest, his presence a stark reminder of the raw power that lurked beneath the surface of this glamorous world. Tyson's attendance added an element of unpredictability and excitement, drawing even more attention to these already high-profile gatherings. Derek Jeter, the golden boy of baseball, added a touch of athletic grace to the proceedings, his every move watched by adoring fans and envious rivals alike. His charm and poise made him a favorite among attendees, and his presence elevated the status of any event he attended. Rumors persisted of politicians gracing these gatherings, their presence a testament to Diddy's growing influence and the blurring lines between power, celebrity, and the pursuit of pleasure. These events became melting pots where the worlds of sports, entertainment, and politics intersected, creating a unique blend of influence and ambition. Were these whispers mere speculation, or did figures like Bill Clinton, seeking a brief escape from the pressures of the Oval Office, find solace in the intoxicating anonymity of these exclusive events? The allure of such gatherings was undeniable, offering a rare opportunity for high-profile individuals to let their guard down and enjoy a moment of respite. The truth, as always, remains shrouded in secrecy. The mystique surrounding these events only added to their allure, making them the stuff of legend and speculation. But one thing is certain, in this world, money talks, power whispers, and the lines between right and wrong are often blurred beyond recognition. The interplay of wealth, influence, and ambition created a complex tapestry where the rules were constantly being rewritten. Section 4. The Curious Case of the Mysterious Socialite. Some guests arrived cloaked in enigma, their presence a whisper of intrigue, adding an air of mystery to the already opulent atmosphere. Amidst the familiar faces, one such figure, a striking socialite known only as the Countess, became a fixture at Diddy's parties, her allure captivating everyone in attendance. Her origins were as mysterious as her lavish lifestyle. Diamonds sparkled on her fingers, whispers followed her every move, and her presence was always the topic of hushed conversations. Rumors swirled about her connections to European royalty, Wall Street tycoons, and even, some whispered, the criminal underworld. Her enigmatic aura only fueled the speculation. Was she a cunning businesswoman, a heartbroken heiress, or something far more dangerous? The questions about her true identity were endless. Her motives remained unclear, her past a carefully guarded secret. Some believed she held the keys to unlocking the most scandalous secrets of those legendary gatherings. Others dismissed her as a master manipulator, skilled at playing the game of wealth and influence. Her ability to navigate the social labyrinth was unparalleled. The Countess disappeared from the social scene as quickly as she arrived, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and unconfirmed rumors. Her true identity and the nature of her involvement in Diddy's inner circle remain a tantalizing mystery to this day. The legend of the Countess continues to captivate and mystify those who remember her. Section 5, Whispers of a Shadowy Figure. But beyond the glitz and glamour, beyond the recognizable faces and the whispered rumors, a sense of unease lingered at Diddy's parties. The air was thick with anticipation, as if everyone was waiting for something to happen, something that would shatter the illusion of perfection. A darkness that clung to the edges of the revelry, a presence unseen yet undeniably felt. It was as if the shadows themselves were alive, watching, waiting for the right moment to reveal their secrets. Whispers circulated of a shadowy figure, a man known only as the Fixer, who moved silently through the crowds, observing, manipulating, ensuring that certain secrets remained buried. His presence was like a ghost, felt but rarely seen, a phantom that haunted the edges of every conversation. His true allegiance remained unknown, his methods ruthless and efficient. He was a master of disguise, blending into the background, becoming just another face in the crowd, yet always in control, always one step ahead. Some whispered he was Diddy's right-hand man, a loyal enforcer who dealt with any problems that threatened to derail the carefully constructed facade of wealth and success. He was the invisible hand that kept everything running smoothly, the silent guardian of the status quo. Others claimed he served a darker purpose, representing a hidden power structure that operated beyond the reach of the law, a force that used these parties as a stage for its own twisted games. He was the puppet master, pulling the strings from the shadows, orchestrating events to suit his own mysterious agenda. Was the Fixer a figment of overactive imaginations, fueled by paranoia and too much champagne? Or was he a real and dangerous presence, a reminder that even in the most glamorous settings, darkness lurks just beneath the surface? Or did he represent a chilling truth, a reminder that even in a world of unimaginable wealth and privilege, some secrets are best left buried, and some debts can never be repaid? The mystery of the Fixer remains, a shadowy figure whose true intentions may never be fully understood, but whose impact is undeniably felt by all who cross his path. Section 1. The Triangle of Trust. Their bond was legendary, the stuff of hip-hop history. Biggie, Diddy, Lil Kim, a triangle of talent, ambition, and perhaps a loyalty tested by fame's unforgiving spotlight. They rose together from the streets of Brooklyn, their lyrics painting vivid pictures of struggle and triumph. But as their stars ascended, did jealousy and rivalry cast shadows on their once unbreakable bond? Rumors of a romantic connection between Biggie and Lil Kim swirled even then. Was it a publicity stunt, a genuine affection, or something more complicated, a dangerous dance of love and ambition? Diddy, the master strategist, always seemed to be one step ahead, orchestrating their careers, their public personas. But what was the cost of his mentorship, his control, and did those closest to him ever truly trust the man who held their destinies in his hands? Amidst the orchestrated glamour and calculated connections, genuine sparks flew, sometimes in the most unlikely of pairings. Naomi Campbell, the queen of the catwalk, and Tupac Shakur, the voice of a generation, found solace in each other's company, their love affair a brief, intense blaze. He saw past the icy facade, she glimpsed the vulnerability beneath the tough exterior. But their time together was tragically short-lived, overshadowed by the ever-present threat of violence that ultimately claimed Tupac's life. Did their love blossom at one of Diddy's legendary gatherings? Did they steal moments of intimacy amidst the chaos, their connection a secret pact in a world where privacy was a luxury few could afford? We may never know the full extent of their love story, but some say that even years later, Naomi Campbell carries a piece of Tupac's spirit with her, a reminder of a love that burned bright, but was extinguished too soon. Loyalty, in Diddy's world, was a currency more valuable than any diamond, but it was a double-edged sword, demanding unwavering allegiance and often exacting a heavy price. Biggie, fiercely protective of his crew, his friends, his family, found himself caught between the demands of his burgeoning career and the loyalty he owed to those who had been with him since the beginning. The streets he had escaped still held a powerful pull, the code of the streets often at odds with the rules of the music industry, a world where betrayal lurked around every corner. Did the price of loyalty ultimately cost Biggie his life? Was he caught in a crossfire, a pawn in a game played by forces beyond his control? Or did his past, the streets he had tried to leave behind, finally catch up with him, claiming him in a hail of bullets on a Los Angeles street? Leonardo DiCaprio, the Hollywood golden boy, hid a secret passion beneath his movie star persona, a love for art, for collecting, for the thrill of the chase. And at Diddy's parties, he found himself rubbing shoulders with some of the art world's most powerful players, including a mysterious art dealer known only as the Curator. The Curator, a man of impeccable taste and questionable morals, moved through the art world like a phantom, his connections stretching from the hallowed halls of museums to the shadowy backrooms of private collectors. Rumors swirled that the curator dealt in more than just paintings and sculptures. Stolen masterpieces, forged documents, art used to launder money and conceal illicit fortunes. His world was a dangerous blend of beauty and deceit. Did DiCaprio get caught up in the curator's web of intrigue? Did his passion for art lead him down a dangerous path, where the line between collector and criminal blurred beyond recognition? Section 5. A collision of worlds. At Diddy's parties, the lines between different worlds blurred. Politicians rubbed shoulders with gangsters, athletes traded stories with supermodels, and music moguls brokered deals with Hollywood executives, all under the watchful eyes of security cameras and the glittering chandeliers. It was a heady mix, where power, money and fame spoke louder than any language, and where connections forged in the wee hours of the morning could have far-reaching consequences. Did these unlikely alliances, these collisions of worlds, influence the course of events far beyond the walls of Diddy's mansion? Did the seeds of scandals, financial meltdowns, and criminal investigations get sown in the fertile ground of these infamous gatherings? Section 1. The Night the Music Died. March 9, 1997. A date forever etched in hip-hop history. The night the music died. The night the notorious Big walked out of a Diddy party and into the crosshairs of fate. Just hours earlier, Biggie had been at the center of this very scene. Diddy's Post-Soul Train Awards bash. The air crackled with success, with anticipation, with an undercurrent of unease that no one dared acknowledge. Was it a rival crew, a jealous lover, a deal gone wrong in the tangled web of the music industry? Theories abound, but the truth, like Biggie, remains lost to the night. Some say the seeds of that fateful night were sown at Diddy's parties, in the whispers, the alliances, the unspoken threats that swirled amidst the champagne and the celebrity. Was this the night the darkness that clung to the edges of Diddy's world finally consumed one of its own? Section 2. The Disappearance. They called her the Countess, a woman shrouded in mystery, her beauty matched only by her air of secrets. She was a fixture at Diddy's gatherings, her presence both alluring and unnerving. Whispers followed her like shadows, rumors of stolen fortunes, of powerful connections, of a past she desperately wanted to keep hidden. And then one night she simply vanished. Did she stage her own disappearance, fearing for her life, for the secrets she held? Or did someone, threatened by her knowledge, her connections, make sure she was never seen again? The Countess's disappearance remains unsolved, another chilling reminder that in Diddy's world, some secrets are best left buried, and some disappearances are more than just bad timing. Section 3. The Deal Gone Wrong. They called him the Fixer. A shadowy figure, rarely seen but always felt, his presence at Diddy's parties a silent promise, problems solved, discretion assured. He moved through the crowds like a phantom, his eyes missing nothing, his connections stretching from the city's elite to its underbelly. Need something handled? He was the man to see. But at what cost? Was the Fixer caught in a crossfire, his loyalty to Diddy ultimately his downfall? Or did his own dealings, the secrets he traded in, finally catch up with him on that rain-slicked street? The Fixer's death sent shockwaves through Diddy's inner circle, a chilling reminder that the line between business and bloodshed could be terrifyingly thin. And as the police investigated, they began to uncover a web of connections that reached far beyond the glitz and glamour of those legendary parties. Section 4. The Unseen Witness. She was a caterer, her name lost to the headlines, her story overshadowed by the bigger names, the more sensational tragedies. But she was there that night, working at Diddy's party, her eyes absorbing details that no one else noticed. She saw the arguments, the heated exchanges, the furtive glances exchanged in darkened corners. She overheard conversations that sent chills down her spine, whispers of danger, of threats, of someone about to make a terrible mistake. But when she tried to tell her story, no one believed her. She was just a caterer, a nobody in a world of somebodies. Her account dismissed, her warnings ignored. She lives with the knowledge that she saw too much, that her silence may have sealed someone's fate. The unseen witness, forever bound to the secrets of that night, a chilling reminder that some truths are too dangerous to reveal. Section 1. The Legacy of Excess. The parties ended, the music faded. The guests, those who survived, scattered back to their carefully curated lives. But the legacy of those nights, of the excess, the ambition, the darkness that clung to the edges of every celebration, that lingered. Did those connections forged in the heart of the party scene shape the landscape of hip-hop, of Hollywood, of the world beyond? Did the seeds of betrayal, of violence, of corruption find fertile ground in those opulent rooms? We're left to sift through the wreckage, The broken lives, the unanswered questions, the whispers of what was said, what was done, what was lost in the pursuit of fame, fortune, and the fleeting illusion of control. P. Diddy built an empire on music, on image, on the allure of a lifestyle most could only dream of. But beneath the surface, a darkness festered, a reminder that even the most dazzling light casts a shadow, and in that shadow some secrets refuse to stay buried. Section 2, the after party. So you've heard the stories, seen the faces, felt the chill of those long ago nights, but the question remains, who was really there? In the shadows, behind the masks, pulling the strings? Was it ambition, greed, the intoxicating allure of power, or something far more sinister? Something that watched from the darkness, feeding on the chaos, the secrets, the very souls of those who dared to enter that gilded cage. Look closer, listen carefully. You might be surprised by who's watching you right now.